Hi everyone, it's Zach from Porsche Center Calgary. Today we're taking a look at a 2024 Taycan 4S. This example comes in Volcano gray metallic with a black leather interior. As far as performance goes, drivability on this car, obviously this is a fully electric sedan. You're going to have plenty of low-end torque, well I should say instant torque in this case. So it's very responsive, incredibly quick. What really I find makes a Taycan stand out to other electric vehicles there is that Porsche has done an excellent job of making it still kind of feel and remain like a sports car, much to kind of the brand's image. And what I mean by that is kind of the classic Porsche steering feel that you get, so that precise feeling, that good feedback you're getting through from the road to the steering wheel, the stiffer steering, all those bits. They did incorporate in the Taycan. So they did a really good job of making it feel like it is a sports car and that you're engaged with the drive. Same thing goes with the handling. It's an electric vehicle. It is heavy, but it has such a low center of gravity that you don't really notice that weight at all. And the chassis does a remarkable job of remaining flat. Your center of gravity is actually going to be below your axle levels, which certainly contributes to that. And then as far as other performance bits go as well, Taycan, you get lots of standard on it. So you're going to have air suspension to standard, so you can raise and lower that chassis to a few different ride heights. You get PASM and standard, so that's the ability to stiffen up your suspension to 3 different stiffnesses. So if you're looking for just that more comfortable drive, you're cruising, you can just keep it in the normal mode. If you're wanting to go for a spirited drive, or maybe you're even on the track, you will have your sport plus mode for PASM you can go into. That's really and noticeably going to stiffen up the chassis, reduce any body roll that there is. But like I mentioned, to begin with, there is very little for a vehicle like this. Besides that, you are going to have all the kind of normal modes that you can flip between with Porsche. So this car is an option with Sport Chrono, but the great thing with the Taycan is that as long as you have sport mode, which every single Taycan will, you can still do launch controls on the car. Sport mode is still going to serve to automatically stiffen up your suspension, give you kind of a little bit more responsive drive. And then on top of that, Taycan's also come equipped with a range mode for if you are trying to kind of prolong your range and go as far as possible. And then as far as actual features go in this car, you are going to have both the 19.2 kilowatt onboard charger. That's the charger where, let's say you hardwire a 100 amp circuit into your garage, so you can kind of charge at maximum efficiency. Rather than charging at 9.6 kilowatts, this is going to be at 19.2 now. So it's essentially doubling, and it's going to take your charge time from about 9.5 to 10 hours. So an overnight charge, and it's going to half that. So you're going to be looking at approximately 5-hour charge time from for the vehicle. So if you do have the ability to get that hardwired 100 amp circuit going through your garage, that's fantastic. Really good for resale value too. And then most notably, it has the onboard 150 kilowatt 400 volt onboard charger in this as well. And like I said, that's probably the most important one. Reason being is most of the public chargers that you're using, especially if it's a level 3 charger, chances are it's operating off of a 400 volt infrastructure. The only ones that are operating off an 800 volt infrastructure, and that's what the Taycan operates off of, is a 800 volt system, is going to be the Electrify Canada stations that operate at 370 kilowatts. So if you're using Petro-Canada, PlugShare, any of those kind of really common ones, it's very important to have that option so you can use those high voltage public chargers that just aren't Electrify Canada. So quite important to have those. As far as exterior option goes on the vehicle, number of ones to talk about. This car looks absolutely fantastic. So starting up front here with the wheels, for one, these are the 21-inch RS Spyder design wheels. So these mimic the RS Spyder wheels that are typically associated with the GTS model. They look absolutely fantastic. You have your front chrome plating, gloss black accents on the inside, and you're also going to have your colored Porsche crests on the hubs there, which look fantastic. Besides that, you're going to have high gloss black window trims. You're going to have the model deleted off the back to kind of give it that nice clean look. You're going to have the stationary panoramic glass roof on the vehicle. So lots of really nice options there. And then besides that, actually, sorry, before it slips my mind, you are also going to have the puddle lights that project off the bottom of the doors whenever you pop those doors open. So always look great at night. Moving on from the exterior options, you are going to have your premium package on the car, which takes care of all what we kind of refer to as the basic necessities in cars nowadays. So items like your blind spot warning, for example, heated seats front and rear, ventilated seats up front. You're going to get your Bose sound system with it, your LED Matrix PDLS Plus headlights. Those are the ones that give you the swiveling features, the 4-point LEDs, speed-dependent lights, and you're also going to have your automatically high dimming feature as well. Continuing on from there, memory seats. You're going to have 14-way seats in the car. That's incorporated with your premium package. So like I said, it really does take care of kind of all the basic necessities. Specific to the Taycan, that premium package is also going to be giving you the thermally noise insulated glass. Really, it's dual pane glass that dims down road noise. It better insulates the vehicle too, which is really important on electric vehicles, just making them as efficient as possible to really prolong that range. And then continuing on from there, you're also going to have adaptive cruise control on the vehicle and your surround view cameras. Besides that, going right into the interior, you're going to have the 2+1 seating. So if you do need to sit 3 people in the back, this car will have that capability as well. And then last but not least, I already mentioned it, but you do have the black leather interior on this car. You're also going to have the embossed Porsche crest on the headrest, which are always a nice little addition. But yeah, that really talks about all the options that are on this vehicle. So it is a great looking car. It's very well optioned, both optional options and standard options that are on the vehicle. I'm just talking maybe a little bit about what to expect for kind of range and charging on a Taycan if you're not already familiar with it. So for one, like I said, the ride on these is phenomenal. It's great, and you're going to be able to have a ton of fun with it. It's super practical. Out of all our cars, I'd say it's the vehicle that provides you with the most kind of grip and traction on ice. And then going to the actual range on the vehicle, it really fluctuates depending on temperature, driving habits, and where you're driving. So if it's, let's say, and I will actually mention this one does have the Performance Battery Plus. So this is the 93 kilowatt one compared to the 79 kilowatt one. It has about another 50 kilometers, I'd say, worth of range. Like I said, it can really vary. And then you'll get another 40 horsepower out of it. So that is another notable option on this car that this one has that I hadn't mentioned.